Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So I'm super excited for this video because I'm going to be talking about some creators in the beauty community that I absolutely love, and specifically following along with the My Beauty Community tag, which was created by Cara C. I will have her video linked down below in case you're not familiar with her already or you haven't seen it. Definitely go ahead and check it out. I think this is a really beautiful idea. Recently, Shane Dawson basically said that he's not going to be part of the beauty community, whatever, but he did this giant generalization about how the entire beauty community is toxic, and I hate generalizations right off the bat, but there's so many flaws in his logic. But Cara decided to go ahead and reverse it, and instead of adding to the drama, she wanted to kind of go against it and make a tag just uplifting other creators in the beauty community, talking about the people who aren't toxic, all the people who just add value to our lives and entertain us and make us laugh, and all the amazing things that come from YouTube. Okay, so jumping into the tag questions, I first have to say that there's only so many questions, and there's so many creators that I watch. There's so many people I love in the beauty community. So if you know I watch your videos and I don't mention you, I'm sorry. I love you as well. There's just only so many questions and only so much time. So I kind of just looked at the questions, and the first few people that popped into my mind is what I went with, because some of them have multiple answers, some of them only have one. But jumping right on in, the first is somebody who makes you laugh, and of course I had to start off with Teresa is dead. I know so many people are mentioning her for this question, and I think that just goes to show what a funny human being she is. If you're not familiar with Teresa, she does like a story time in the beginning of every video, and she honestly has such an interesting life. She has so many crazy things happen to and around her, and I don't understand how that happens. If I did story times, like, I would run out of content in like 3 days. So next I also want to mention Nisi Pisa, and she is just so freaking funny. Every time I watch a video of hers, I will laugh. And also I think that she's like the perfect balance of like learning, and she talks about social issues, but she also like has so much comic relief just between her jokes and the way she edits. If you're not familiar with her, I will try and link one of my favorite like new makeup release videos that she's done, because she sometimes does these like little skits where she's like, there's different ones, but the one that makes me laugh the most is when she's like the different Barbaras for Tarte, and she pretends that she's in the Tarte like office and they're like coming up with ideas for products, and it is just so funny. I feel like I'm not even explaining it that well, but she always makes me laugh, so I have to mention her. And then also I wanted to go ahead and mention a live that I've been watching, and that is when Audra at Home, Cara C, and Emily Han get together. I think they do it on Wednesdays or Tuesdays. Maybe it's Tuesdays. They are so funny together. They're all funny people, and I literally have just sat here. Sometimes like I'll watch as I'm like getting ready to film, and I will just laugh out loud. And I know that doesn't sound like something that crazy, but seriously, I mean, there's so many times when you're watching someone, you're like, that's funny. But when I watch their lives, I will literally sit here and cackle because of the things that they say. So I just had to go ahead and throw them in together. And then next I wanted to talk about somebody who teaches you. And I thought of two different people or two different channels. And the first is Annie P Makeup and More. I haven't heard a lot of people mention her, and I can't remember how I stumbled across her videos. Actually, you know, I think I found her looking for BK Beauty reviews, and she is a mature woman who does YouTube videos specifically on doing makeup for mature skin, but she's also very blunt and to the point, and she's like, don't you dare put that concealer underneath your eyes. It's going to crease. It's going to look bad. You can't do the same things that Tati does. It's just really funny, and I feel like I learn a lot. I definitely always try to broaden my horizons because, you know, I'm not a makeup artist. I only do makeup on my own skin type, my own skin tone. So I love getting to watch people who have different skin tones, different skin types, and her finding someone who has mature skin to really learn and to be able to give better product recommendations. And I just really enjoy her channel. And if you have mature skin or you're looking to learn more about that, definitely check her out. And then also I just had to mention Jen Loves Reviews, because she does really in-depth videos talking about ingredients, and not even, they don't always have to be her in-depth ones, but she does a lot of things where she teaches and she goes more in depth than just what's like on the surface level. Like she recently did a video of marketing things that brands do that are a lie, and she was talking about how like things being naturally made aren't always better, and just like the differences. And I just feel like I'm always learning when I watch her videos as well, so I wanted to go ahead and throw in Jen. Oh, I just realized I'm sitting in the middle and I'm gonna have to like put everyone's faces in a little box. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, whoever comes next, you get more room. Oh, I can't sit that way. That's awkward. I always sit on this side. Okay, I'm a mess. All right, so next I wanted to go ahead and talk about somebody who lifts others up. And the first person that came to mind would definitely be Samantha March. I feel like she is the queen of promoting collaboration over competition. She says it all the time, and she also, not only does she say it with words, but she says it with actions. And I always see her talking about new people, promoting channels. She does her monthly makeup favorites where she always mentions the channel, and she's always commenting on people's videos, and you can see that she really is truly here for this community. And also, just from my experience meeting her in person, she's so positive and so kind, and I just cannot wait to see where she goes. All right, so the next question is a creator that you respect, and I had so many people come to mind for this question, and almost all of them had something in common, and that would be that I feel like there's so many women who do it all, and they have full-time jobs, or they're raising children, or they just have so much on their plate, and they're still doing YouTube and creating consistent, amazing uploads. And I feel like I just feel so empowered by that, you know, if there's something that's part of your dream or that you love doing, that you should make it a priority. And I respect that so much. So like I said, there's so many people that came to mind, but I decided to kind of cut it down a little bit more, and I wanted to talk about two moms on YouTube that I definitely really respect. And the first would be Emily Noel 83. She's been doing YouTube for a really long time, but I think it's so cool that she's so active in her children's life and like taking care of them every single day and still doing YouTube her business. And she wakes up super early in the morning to film her videos. I'm kind of the opposite. I stay up super late, but I definitely respect what she does, the amazing content that she makes, and also just making it work for her life. And then the other mom I wanted to mention is Katie Marie. She has 3 children, and again, like I said, she's consistently uploading. She's doing amazing content, and she always has her children in the background, and they're playing and laughing, and she's still getting it done, and I think that's super cool. I feel like it definitely goes to show her patience, because I don't think that I could do that or stay focused on a topic if I had my son running around, but I just respect her so much, and I just appreciate the work that she puts into her YouTube. So I hope that I was able to explain myself all right there. I feel like I'm kind of stumbling over my words. Okay, so next is a creator whose collection you love, and I have 2 people to mention whose collections are literally as far apart from each other as possible. They're so polar opposites, but I really love pretty much everyone's collection, honestly. I think that it's so cool to see what people bring into their life, what they keep in their life, if they're minimalist, if they like having lots and lots of options. So I'm kind of a little bit nosy when it comes to everybody's collection, but 2 that stood out to me would be, first, Hannah Louise Poston. She definitely has a little bit more of a minimalist collection. She's always decluttering, going through things, talking about her favorites, things that she could live without, and I just feel like she has such a good sense of her collection, and it just seems so well curated to her. So I think it's sweet in a way. And then on the other side, Spooky Lips and Fat Hips, Lacey, she has a ginormous collection. I also know she's got a ton of indie makeup in there as well, which definitely gives it bonus points in my opinion. On the opposite end of the spectrum, I think her collection is super fun and cool as well, and I appreciate them both equally for what they are. So next is a creator whose creativity inspires you, and the first person that came to my mind was Angelica Nyquist, and she really got me into colorful makeup. I know you can't tell right now because I'm like wearing the most no makeup look, but she inspires me all the time. She does beautiful looks and color combinations that I wouldn't even think of, and I just, like, I always leave her videos wanting to recreate her looks, and I have recreated several of them. I always love them. I also love that she is so, like, it's makeup, like, I'm just gonna do it, it's cool, and it's not, like, something where she's, like, super worried about it being perfect or stressed about it. It's just, like, it is what it is, and she's like, who cares if it doesn't look perfect up close? Like, it's fine, like, it's just makeup, and I love that approach to it as well. Next, I want to talk about Sydney from Diary of a Beauty Guru Wannabe, and she inspires me so much. much, and I think it's definitely because she just gives off the vibes that she loves makeup. That's what she's here for. She loves playing with it, like she loves talking about it, and I absolutely love her channel and her content. I feel so inspired by her, and she kind of gives me like old YouTube vibes. It seems so genuine, and her content really inspires me to not only play with what I have, to do shop my sashes, to dupe things, but also just to like really focus on loving makeup and not to get focused on all the other distractions that come along with doing YouTube for a long time. So I love her. And then next is a creator you'd like to be friends with in real life. And I am super fortunate to say that a lot of the people that I watch on YouTube, I have become friends with in real life, and we've met, we've talked on the phone, we've video chatted, and like, I mean, as much as we can possibly do for not being super close. Not being super close as far as location goes, but I do consider a lot of people real genuine friends, and I hope to get to see them in person again. So I was kind of like daydreaming a little bit about this one, and if I could choose from anyone in the beauty community, I would definitely say Marlene Estelle from Makeup Geek. I've been watching her literally since the beginning of YouTube, like so long it's not funny. I learned everything I know about makeup from her, and I also just feel like she seems like such a sweet person. She seems like she has a good heart, and I know we've had some of the same things happen to us, and I know she's been through divorce and domestic violence. She's talked about it openly. I don't know, I just think that she'd be a really good friend, but maybe that's just wishful thinking. And then next is a creator you hope to see grow. I definitely thought of Colorful Camille right away. I feel like she is so underrated, and I love her channel so much. I feel like a lot of times when people are recommending channels and they're talking about like people who love color and people who love indie makeup, like I feel like a lot of the same names get thrown around a lot, and I'm like, why are you guys not talking about Colorful Camille? Because she does the most beautiful, dramatic, intense, colorful eyeshadow look. She plays with a lot of indie makeup, some mainstream as well. It's kind of a mixture, but definitely she plays with some different brands that you might not have heard of, and I feel like she just has like such a sweet spirit. I really enjoy her content, and I think that if you're watching me and you like what I do, and you like when I talk about smaller brands, or you like when I do colorful makeup, or whatever it may be, I feel like you will also really like her, and she's someone I would love to see grow and get a lot more attention. All right, so next is a creator that gives off good vibes, and I wanted to talk about Dr. Ash and her makeup, which is her channel name. Her name is Ashley, and she has an amazing channel. Again, someone who's very underrated. You should definitely check her out. But she's so sweet and positive. She has such a nice smile, and she does these like super long videos where she just like sits and chats about makeup, and she's a pharmacist who loves makeup. I feel like she's just super chill, and I just really love her persona. I just feel like she gives off really good vibes. She seems very sweet, and I just enjoy watching her videos. I feel like they're super relaxing. All right, so lastly is honorable mentions, and I just have two I wanted to throw in really quickly. The first is Karen Harris, which I absolutely love Karen. She's the least Karen-y Karen you'll ever meet. I love joking with her. There was a shirt and it said, "Thou shall not Karen." Totally started laughing and got sidetracked and forgot where I was and what I was talking about. But basically, I love Karen. I love her channel. I feel like she's just an amazing person. She goes out of her way to make people feel special, and I just love the content that she does. Again, she's always making me laugh. She makes me feel happy. She's always talking about new releases, which is fun. She definitely loves buying new makeup. She does a lot of her reviews specifically like geared to being tan girl friendly and whether products are or aren't. So I really love her, and I'm happy to call her a friend. And then I also wanted to mention Emily Han. I swear I do this every time. I'm sorry, Emily. I'm so sorry. Emily is such a sweet person, and I've been watching her videos for a really long time, and it's been cool to kind of see her bloom a little bit on YouTube, because I remember when I first started watching her, she was so soft-spoken. You had to turn the volume all the way up, and she's so sweet. I've always thought she was such a sweet person, but then, like I said, getting to see her bloom and like feel comfortable like sharing her opinions, and just to see her really go all in on things that she's passionate about, I feel like her content, like she's like so soft-spoken, but at the same time she's like, screw you, I can't believe you did this and I'm not gonna be okay with this. I really appreciate her candor. Alright, so that is my beauty community and some of the people I love to watch. If you have any recommendations for channels, please feel free to leave them down below. And if you yourself have a YouTube channel, please feel free to use my comment section to self-promote and just let us know what your channel is about. Say, hi, I'm Amy, I do indie makeup videos. If you want to check me out, here's my channel, or something like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.